Hi everyone, my name is Darren Sharp and I'm the online editor at the Fulcrum, and I will be hosting the first ever installment of Student Cooking with Sharp. Now I know what you're thinking, why am I the one giving food advice when I'm routinely told that I look like I haven't eaten in 3 months? But truth be told, I went to school for 5 years and I feel like in that time I learned a thing or two about throwing together a quick, delicious meal before my 5:30 class. Now the show is basically exactly what the name implies. Each time we're going to be trying to throw together some quick, delicious student-y meals that are on a budget that we can all do. Now for our first show, we're not going to be doing anything crazy. We're just going to put a bit of a classy spin on a classic student meal, the grilled cheese sandwich. Alright, now for our sandwiches today, we will need 2 slices of bread. We'll like to use a hummus. I'm going to be using a spicy hummus. It's also good if you use sort of a spicy spread. I also have an avocado with me. I have some cold meat here. I'm going to be using turkey, but really you can use whatever you like. I bought this turkey because it was on sale at Loblaws, which is how I make most of my food decisions. And then of course the most important thing, cheese. Alright, so to get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is preheat the stovetop. You want to put it probably at like a medium to low level. Also, I'm going to throw a little bit of Pam on it to keep it non-stick, though really you can use butter, you can use oil, or whatever you want, really. Okay, so for prep, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our bread out, and we're also going to open up our spicy hummus. Now, this is in place of the butter that your mom always taught you to use, but I found that adding the hummus gives it sort of a bit of a kick that you didn't even realize you really needed until you actually try it. So you're just going to want to spread it evenly on both sides. Alright, so next for the most important part of the grilled cheese, of course we're going to be adding the cheese. Now I have some mozzarella cheese here, which I'm going to cut into some slices. And then I also have this Kraft single cheese product, which I'm not really convinced is cheese, but we're all students, so I'm going to just go ahead and use this. Now feel free to use as much cheese as you want. As Nelly Furtado would say, the bigger the better. So now I'm going to add some of the turkey meat. Like I said before, you could use pretty much whatever you want. I've used turkey meat before, I've used roast beef before, which is really good. But again, anything really that you enjoy. Now here's the part that's really going to add the class to the grilled cheese sandwich. I'm going to cut up half an avocado and just lay it on one of the sides. Really, an avocado classes up any sort of meal. I realized once that you can actually put avocado on Kraft Dinner, so that's something else you can try. I feel like there's way more effective ways to unskin an avocado, but that's what's happening. So I'm just going to cut this into 3 different slices that we can then use to lay out across the sandwich. Okay, so now we should be ready to throw on the stovetop. The stovetop should be preheated by now, so we should be able to just go ahead and throw that on. Now you're going to want to cook this until both sides of the grilled cheese are golden brown and when the cheese is melty. Now don't fret if you aren't able to coordinate both of those things at the same time, because that's actually really difficult. Practice makes perfect, I guess. How adorable does that look? Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes and we are ready to go here. I actually managed to get the cheese melted properly, which almost never happens, so that's kind of awesome. But yeah, so this is just a simple something that you can throw together before our class, or whatever, really. And it's really delicious, as I'm about to find out right now. So I guess I'll see you next time we run this segment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.